What is technical debt? Hello, I'm Helen Abell from Chaos on Toast. Technical debt, as we will soon see, is one of the most insidious issues of real-world software development. It costs the software industry trillions, and yet frequently it goes unnoticed for years. The problems that result from technical debt are like symptoms of a strange disease where you get a skin rash, a headache, a tingling in your left foot, but you don't know if it was an allergic reaction to something you ate, or have you contracted some bug from your travels. Similarly, the consequences of technical debt are not always obviously linked to the root causes. And so the root causes are easily missed as people desperately try to treat the symptoms. In this course, we aim to take the first step in addressing this problem by answering the question, what is technical debt? We're then going to take a look at some of the common symptoms and categories of technical debt that affect real-world software products. This course is meant for you if you work in a software organization in a management or project management role, or if you're involved in managing software development teams in any way. After completing this course, you will know what the term technical debt means in practice. But more importantly, you will begin to see why it is often so difficult to get reliable estimates for good software development projects, or why development projects so often take longer than expected, or why each release of your software seems to have more bugs in it than the last one did. You'll be able to recognize key symptoms of technical debt that often hide in plain sight, so that you can recognize whether technical debt has become a problem that is affecting your own organization's ability to meet your customer needs or hampering your growth in the market. You will also know where to look for technical debt in your company, and some of these places might surprise you. Knowing that there is a problem with technical debt is the first step to solving it, and knowing where to look for the problem is the second step. I've seen many changes affecting the way developers work over the years and the types of software they produce, including the birth of the internet, the dot-com boom and bust, the invention of the smartphone, and the emergence of artificial intelligence. But despite new technologies and new methodologies, there are some things that haven't really changed at all. Some problems still affect software development organizations as they grow over time, regardless of how big or small they are. For example, development gradually slows down and becomes less and less efficient. Changes become harder and harder to make, and defect numbers grow. Technical debt is everywhere, even, or maybe especially in successful companies like Amazon or Google. In fact, the more successful the company is, the more likely it is to be accumulating technical debt. In this course, I aim to shine a spotlight on this very expensive issue that affects all software development projects and explain in plain English how you can begin to recognize and identify whether your software company is starting to suffer from technical debt and whether it's time to get a handle on it. Before moving on to the next lecture, please complete the pre-course assessment. The link is in the resources section. Thank you.